So it's election season this year. Modi, or not interested that interested in Modi and India. Um, I think he got back in. And his party didn't do very well at all. So yeah, a bit of a stalemate over there. The stock market crashed. It's going to be a bit of a stalemate, and got the US coming up later on the year. Don't think either Biden, Gropey Joe, or convicted felon Trump. Not sure if either of them can make it. Especially Biden, he doesn't even know where he is. I don't think he knows where he is from one hour to the next, and he's jibber jabbering away, and it's just really just embarrassing. Who's running the country? There's someone who isn't Joe Biden who's running the country over there. Talk first of all about Britain. Little Rishi Sunak, little guy. I don't know what he looks like. He looks like a kind of an animal. His cross eyes and his big sort of long thin face. Um, yeah, he's just given up. He just doesn't care anymore. Went home from the D-Day thing. He's to be interviewed by ITV, the station over there, TV station. He doesn't care. He's given up. And Macron is he's called local elections after the mainstream parties, Scholz in Germany and his party lost a lot to the far right anti-immigration people, which is fully expected, but sort of an issue that the elite and the establishment, the liberal establishment, so called over there, um, they've created for themselves, haven't they? So that's their problem, isn't it? So little Rishi Sunak, he's going to be July the 4th. American Independence Day, it's going to be Labor is going to win big over there. Very bad situation. Starmer is a very bad person. A very, very bad person and very dangerous. And with a huge majority, he's going to be a bit of a tyrant over there, and he's going to be very unpopular. There's going to be a lot of bad stuff. The country will continue to decline because they've completely wrecked it, and Starmer's not going to do anything. He's going to tinker at the edges a little bit and not do a whole lot of stuff at all. So yeah, probably 200. Yeah, getting nags. Go away. Windows security. Um, yeah, it's just a nothing, but he's just a placeholder, isn't he? Even if they went to 200, 250 seats, 300 seat majority, the Tories might only get for 40 or 50 seats. There's a campaign for him to get none at all. Farage is involved, but you take that'll wear off a bit. He's just the same old. He didn't do anything, did he? He didn't stop the immigrants, and he stood down in 2019. They were going to lose votes in 2019, but he agreed to step aside to beat Corbyn. So they've got to defeat socialism, even the mildest, sort of lamest sort, and that's yeah, they're finished. That was their chance. Corbyn, I don't know whether he could have helped it, but he was their last chance to actually maybe change the direction over there. They're completely finished. And so 14 years, then what's going to happen? Starmer, 200 odd seat majority or whatever, 300. He's going to do nothing, and what's going to happen? He's going to be in there for one term. They're going to drop a lot of secrets they have on him. They can't discuss for legal reasons. Some of his shady dealings that'll be dropped. Now he's running scared. He looks perpetually frightened. Look on his face because of all the dirt that the deep state have on him. In with the CIA he is. So yeah, he's going to be a placeholder. He's going to come back. The Tories will make a big comeback. They'll probably merge with Reform or do a deal. There might even be a new party. That might be the end of the Tories. There might be. Um, a full-on sort of mini revolution, hard right. So Le Pen, the British version of Le Pen, or that Maloney one, the hardline fascist woman or women. Women are very fascistic, if you're allowed to say that. We know that. I could do another video or a Substack on that, possibly. But it's going to be Suella Braverman, crazy far right, hard right little woman, little Indian woman. She's going to be back. She'll be the one that they'll push, and she'll be back as leader. And Starmer will be very unpopular and probably lose. It'll probably be another hung parliament. And Braverman will probably get back in. So she'll be in 2019 or even earlier if there's some sort of drama over there. Braverman will be back as Prime Minister in 5 years' time. The country will just completely continue to decline over there. There is a precedent for that Australian election here, Queensland. Campbell Newman, the little funny little fella inbred Liberal, he went crazy because they turned on Anna Blig's government. Badly, they had a comfortable majority, fairly comfortable majority, 88 seats, they had about 52 seats, something like that, and they wound up with 7 the next election. And that's similar probably to what the Tories will get, about 50 or 60, 650 seats over there, but they came back. He went crazy, Campbell Newman, and he was very authoritarian. Everyone hated him, and they lost the next election. He had a monstrous majority and almost completely wiped out the ALP. But Labor were back in 3 years later, narrowly. And, man, they're all a bit inbred up there, and Farrell, the Palaszczuk, flat-faced one, fascist, covert fascist. So there is a precedent for them may be able to come back, deal with reform, maybe merge, because the combined is about 36, 37%, 35, 36. And if you added that back on, it'd be very much in hung parliament territory. The only thing that's completely destroyed the Tory vote is old Lettuce Liz Truss, old Dopey. Her prime ministership completely killed it, and they just couldn't. Even the mad soccer hooligan press, the Tories, which is 90% of the press over there, hardcore Tories, they couldn't defend it anymore. That was they couldn't support it. Couldn't be held up. It was a complete train wreck. And so that's what's given Starmer and Co and West Streeting and the scummy sort of Labor that took over after Corbyn. That's given him a free open goal into the Prime Ministership over there in government, but they won't last very long. That's going to be a complete disaster. It's very authoritarian, trying to stop the kids having the energy drinks. So, I don't know. He's a fascist maniac, this guy, and very dangerous. Very dangerous and sinister person, old Keith Starver, Sir Keith Starver. And he's not going to last very long. And Suella Braverman, I think, doesn't matter how many they lose, they get 40, 50 seats. They'll have some sort of presence and they'll be back, I think. Probably in a hung parliament. But, yeah, doesn't look very good for them over there. Or anywhere, really. It's a shit show and it's going to get a whole lot worse.